The original Hawaii Five-0 was a popular series that hit television screens in 1968. In this video, you will see how have the actors of the Hawaii Five-0 changed. You will know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then, in 1968, and what's with them now, in 2025. Okay, let's go. Kam Fong as Chin Ho. Age filming, 50 years old. Kam Fong played the role of Chin Ho, a resourceful part of the squad, and certainly brought one of the saddest moments of the entire show when he was killed off in the finale of season 10. Fong was ready to depart the show, but many fans agree they were less ready to see him go. The name Fong was actually the result of a teacher incorrectly directing him how to write his name. But it stuck and he later took it as his legal one. He was actually born Kam Tong Chun. He was a Honolulu, Hawaii native, which made him perfect for the role in Hawaii Five-0. Following high school, he worked as a boilermaker in the Pearl Harbor shipyard and was there on December 7, 1941, when the Japanese attack on the naval base shook America into a world war. Terribly, on June 8, 1944, his first wife and 2 children were killed when 2 B-24 Liberators collided in mid-air and the burning wreckage fell onto the homes of his neighborhood. This compelled Fong to join the police force, where he served for 16 years. He only had 2 handfuls of acting credits throughout the decades. His first a film in 1958 called Ghost of the China Sea. In the meantime, he was a member of the Honolulu Police Department. His final acting credit was actually in the Hawaii Five-0 TV movie in 1997 and he later passed away in 2002 from lung cancer. He was 84. Richard Denning as Paul Jameson or the Governor. Age filming, 54 years old. Richard Denning is remembered for one of his best roles, Government Paul Jameson. Denning was an incredibly well-versed actor, beginning his career in 1937 with a role in the film Hold'em Navy, as well as 1948's Unknown Island and 1954's Creature from the Black Lagoon. Additionally, we saw him playing opposite Lucille Ball on the radio production that led to I Love Lucy, My Favorite Husband. For almost 2 decades, Denning dedicated his acting career to strictly film, but slowly began branching out into TV series by the early 1950s with Mr. and Mrs. North, Sword in the Flying Doctor in 1959, and then as the titular Michael Shane the following year. His role in Hawaii Five-0 was actually his second to last acting credit, and he died in 1998 from a heart attack at the age of 84. Harry Endo as Che Fong. Age filming, 46 years old. Che Fong is the forensic specialist of the Five-0 task force, who usually knew a vital piece of the puzzle. Endo was working at a Hawaiian bank and while being filmed in a bank commercial, he was approached to be an original cast member for Five-0. He didn't do much besides part, with the exception of 2 episodes of Magnum Pie and an episode of Jake and the Fat Man in 1990. He retired, moved to New York City and lived out the remainder of his years with his wife of over 60 years, until he died in 2009 at the age of 86 after suffering a stroke. Herman Wedemeyer as Duke. Age filming, 44 years old. Duke was a Hawaii PD officer, later promoted to detective. Lukella entered the show for seasons 5 through the end, even battling false accusations of police corruption. Wedemeyer was another Hawaiian-born actor, and it's worth noting, a Hawaiian football player, as he was very good at the sport. He played running back for St. Mary's and was the 4th runner-up for the Heisman Trophy in 1945. Squirmin' Herman could ball, and was inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame in '79 as well as the Hawaii Sports Hall of Fame in 1998. Hawaii Five-0 was really his only acting work, besides 1 episode of Magnum Pie. However, he was also involved in politics and was elected to the Honolulu City Council in 1968. He was later elected to the Hawaii House of Representatives, winning re-election in 1972. Sadly, Herman died in 1999 at the age of 72 after suffering a heart attack. Zulu, or Gilbert Francis Lani Damian Khigh as Kono. Age filming, 31 years old. Zulu is best remembered for playing the role of Kono, a main detective for the first 4 seasons. Similar to Kam Fong, Zulu did not have many acting credits under his belt given the time that he was in the acting business, and in fact started with stand-up comedy in Hawaii. Then, his first acting credit came about in 1968 with the film I Sailed to Tahiti with an all-girl crew. He also appeared in an episode of Charlie's Angels and his final acting credit was in the Hawaii Five-0 TV movie in 1997. Unfortunately, Zulu left the show after growing frustrated by the dumb Hawaiian image he felt his character projected. He passed away in 2004 at age 66 from complications due to diabetes. Per his wishes, his ashes were scattered off of Waikiki. Khigh Dhiegh as Wo Fat. Age filming, 52 years old. Khigh Dhiegh had a pretty steady acting career beginning in 1950 with the TV series Studio One in Hollywood. He continued a steady path of acting in both TV series and films, including the series Mission Impossible from 1969 to 1970 and the film How to Murder Your Wife in 1965, which later made sense that he played a notorious TV villain named Wo Fat in Hawaii 5-0. He continued acting until 1990 with the TV movie Forbidden Nights, then passed away the following year at age 81. Peggy Ryan as Jenny Sherman. Age filming, 44 years old. Jenny Sherman was one of the secretaries at the 5-0 task force. As for Peggy Ryan, she was an incredibly gifted musical performer and found stardom dancing alongside Singin' in the Rain's Donald O'Connor as Universal's answer to Judy Garland and Mickey Rooney's wave of success. Her biggest motion picture role was in the Abbott and Costello 1945 musical comedy, Here Come the Co-Eds. She later left movies altogether to focus on choreography, training Las Vegas showgirls in tap dancing. Her last public performance was at her own 80th birthday party. She continued teaching tap until her death in 2004 at age 80 after suffering 2 strokes. James MacArthur as Dano Williams. Age filming, 31 years old. James MacArthur is best known for his role as Danny Williams, the younger second in command, booking the bad guys following McGarrett's orders. He was a fantastic counterpart to Jack Lord, and unfortunately left the show after season 11, making the final 12th season a little anticlimactic. As for MacArthur, as a baby he was adopted by playwright Charles MacArthur, who won an Academy Award in 1936 for Best Original Story for The Scoundrel. His mother was none other than famed actress Helen Hayes, nicknamed the First Lady of American Theater. James began acting at the age of 18 in 1955 in a television play. Then, in 1960, he landed a blockbuster role, playing Fritz Robinson in 1960's The Swiss Family Robinson. He also appeared in many other films and popular TV series throughout the decades. Among them Bonanza in 1967, Murder, She Wrote in 1984, and his last acting credit in Storm Chasers, Revenge of the Twister in 1998. He went on to other professional ventures, such as partially owning the Senior World publication, where he would occasionally conduct celebrity interviews. He was also an avid golfer, even winning the 2002 Frank Sinatra Charity Golf Tournament. He died of natural causes in 2010 at the age of 72. Jack Lord as Captain Steve McGarrett. Age filming, 48 years old. Jack Lord is best known for his role as Detective Captain Steve McGarrett, the tough-as-nails leader of the Special State Task Force. He was a hard-hitting cop who was devoted to his job. Jack Lord was born on December 30, 1920 in Brooklyn, New York, and began spending summers at sea on cargo ships where he painted and sketched the landscapes he encountered. This sparked a lifelong love affair with painting. His start on TV came in 1952 through guest spots. Then, in '55 he got a role in a Gary Cooper-led flick. He played CIA agent Felix Leiter in the first James Bond movie. Ultimately, his career-defining role in Hawaii 5-0 would be one of his final. Lord actually began to stay out of public eye due to his suffering from Alzheimer's disease. The last acting credit was in the 1980 TV movie M Station, Hawaii. Sadly, Jack Lord passed away in 1998 at the age of 77. But still has a slew of acting credits behind him, such as his first film Project X in 1949, the TV series Gunsmoke in 1957, and the TV series Bonanza in 1960.